Smell me like a Hellcat.
Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel. I'm Obscure Angel PT, and what I have here today is No Man's Sky with the Foundation update. This is the first big update for the game. The game is developed by the Hello Games and it's using their own engine. Okay, so let me just show you some improvements in the graphic settings. So we can now have more options to the anti-aliasing. Before we just had the FXAA and the super sampling anti-aliasing, which is very demanding. It just downsamples the 4K. If you are using, for example, 1080p, downscales 4K to your 1080p screen. But now we have temporal anti-aliasing. We have three options of it. You can choose TAA low, TAA, or TAA plus FXAA. So one of the new settings here is motion blur. So if you are getting something like 30 frames per second, motion blur will help you smoothing out the movements, feeling more smooth, but it's completely optional. You can choose it to disable if you want to. I'm going to use at median, and the amount it is by default the 180, which is the maximum of amount, but it is the default one. And what I'm going to do in this video, I'm not going to show you any of the new stuff from the update, but I'm going to show you a little bit about the performance itself. So I'm not using MSI Afterburner in here, the overlay, I'm just using Fraps because MSI Afterburner was reporting wrongly the frame rate while I was recording with OBS, because I'm using OBS because there is some problem with MSI Afterburner recording OpenGL. Yes, this game runs in OpenGL, and because of that it was displaying very weird with the frame rate while recording with OBS. So I had to disable MSI Afterburner, and I'm using Fraps to count the frames, and I'm using OBS to record using the AMD codec to record. So it feels smooth, as you can see. So I'm playing on median settings basically, and it feels quite smooth. So one of the big improvements that I noticed in this game was the performance, not the frame rate itself. The frame rate is more or less where it was. But what I noticed is the game is much more smoother when you are flying around the planet with your chip, or when you are running. I remember to play this game on the desktop and on my laptop, and I remember plenty of running around the map, and I had like stuttering and spikes on the CPU to 100%. I actually talked about that on the video that I made of No Man's Sky at launch, and it seems that the problem is now fixed up. The game no longer uses that much CPU for the streaming, and to be honest, I don't have any stuttering getting inside or exiting the planet, which is completely impressive stuff and impressive improvements made to the game. So with that, if you want to check the results of the frame rate without recording, you can find it on the description of the video, or you just need to press the frame rate square on the upper right corner, the red one, which says frame rate. If you press there, it's going to take you to a sequence of the video where I show you the performance on the eye settings and on the current settings that you are seeing, which is the median. Okay, so hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Objective complete. Technology prepared. recharge. Technology recharge. Technology repaired. Thermal protection falling. recharge. Objective complete.
Hello boys and girls, welcome back to the performance section of the video, and as you can see, this is the frame rate that I got between the eye settings, which I got an average of 34, a minimum of 18, and on the medium I got the average of 41 and the minimum of 24. So one of the things that I noticed immediately is all the median settings don't stutter. So I believe that is related with the VRAM. The eye settings, or if you use the eye textures, the game uses a lot of VRAM, and I believe that is what causes the streaming to stutter a little bit when you enter a planet, or when you stream very fast from through the planet. But still, the stuttering is pretty much a lot reduced or almost non-existent comparing to the launch version, just like I told in the very beginning. So on the median settings, the game already used 2 GB of VRAM, which makes me believe that the eye settings, again, it's the cause of the stuttering sometimes. The game used 5.2 GB of RAM. The CPU usage was fine. I have no longer the spikes to 100%, just like it happens on the launch day, so The CPU hovers now between the 40 and the 80%, good stuff. And the GPU usage was always at 99% with no bottleneck at all. So consistency on the game really did improve a lot. So that's all I want to talk about No Man's Sky. Hope you did enjoy the video. If you want to check more content and benchmarks like this, just subscribe to my channel to not miss them. And thank you a lot for watching. I hope to see you soon. Goodbye.